Okay, so this is the DCSS Chili fork. Rogger, would you like me to play Silent Spectre or just pick up another random character? You can call this one. I know nothing about Silent Spectre yet, other than it's a new character build and Rogger made it. Also, for the benefit of anyone that's survived on the YouTube VOD for this long, I will drop a link to the current Chili fork location in the YouTube description. Silent Spectre is fun. Okay, let's give it a shot. We will be... Already played Shapeshifter, not doing that. Should I go for a magic build, do we think? Shout it out, chat. You can pick this one. Interesting that Necromancer isn't the starting background. Well, I assume it is. Can I pick anything, or is it only the highlighted ones that I can pick? Cinder Acolyte. Is that new as well? Or do I just not pay attention because I'm always randoming? That is quite possible. Okay. If no one shouts it out, I'm going to fish out a D6 and see what we get. Six, Air Elementalist. Cinder Acolyte has been around a while. That doesn't surprise me. I normally play random, so I just hit random character and go with what I get, and I don't actually sit and read what the options are. Okay, so this is the new Chili build, and you should notice that the first few dungeon floors look quite different and do different things. It's been a while since I read the change notes, so a lot of it will still be a surprise to me. Let's check out what our deal is. We're immune to poison and negative and unholy. We are insubstantial, surrounded by silence, and we can communicate with gods and cast spells while silent, hence Silent Spectre. Okay. There's the resistances. Int and Dex are very much our starting stats. We have a robe, a potion of magic, and that is it. Do you have spells to start with? Yes, we have shock. And let's switch some stuff off. I will start with air magic because that seems to be our thing. We can learn swiftness, static discharge, and airstrike, all of which are good options. And we need to get shock down a bit. Right, okay. So the white highlighted backgrounds are kind of recommended, but you can pick anything. Is the purple squares highlighting my area of stealth? Or what? What's that all about? And is it something I can toggle off? Because I'm not sure I like it. You think conjuration? Oh yeah, shock is conjuration, isn't it? Although I have better affinity for air. I'll stick with air for the moment. It is the silence aura. Okay. That's fine. I'll leave it on there. I'll probably get used to it. No worries. Zzz. It would be nice to pick up a weapon, any weapon. Normally it doesn't take long. Can we float over water? No. Can we really not fly? No, we don't. That's slightly surprising for a ghostly thing. A little stabby sword. Better than nothing. Hey, little kobold. Yeah, you go in the water so I can zap you. Thank you very much. Bzzzt. Two ball pythons, which I would rather not wake up at the same time at this early stage. Let's swing around this way. You don't need to worry about spoilers. As I say, I have already read Rogger's change notes, so I'm vaguely aware of there being more uniques around and certain things that happen on floor 2. Interesting. Can I not read scrolls? Oh, I can't. Okay. Natural silence prevents scroll reading. That's an interesting downside. Does that also apply to spell books as well? Or can I still learn spells from books? Right, let's take out the snake. Hey, Jessica. Okay, now she's asleep. And Jessica is the easiest of the uniques to take on, and we could get ourselves a spell book out of it. That said, she's asleep. And there's no reason why we can't just come back when we're level 2 and make things slightly easier. Oh, and pick up a god even. What have we here? Ignis, that could be interesting. Quaz, or Dith. These are all pretty good god options. Ignis is a non-standard god that you don't get normally in the temple. I think you start off with a fixed amount of piety and it wears away. So basically you keep Ignis until the piety runs out and then switch to one of the more conventional gods. Quaz is like a thunder god, I believe. Yeah. So with us already doing air magic, this would be really good. And Dithmenos I've played a couple of times on recent playthroughs, which is a god of shadows and stealth, which probably the one I'd like the least out of these 3. But 2 out of these 3 options are pretty cool and interesting. So I think we're going to risk this and see what we get. We got Quaz. Okay. I'm now immune to clouds and surrounded by a storm. This will be an interesting contrast with our natural silenceness as Quaz levels up and we get surrounded by a huge loud cloud of lightning. I wonder which one will win out. Ring. Yes, please. Hey, that'll do very nicely. Now we have 6 AC. Shotworks to line of sight. Yeah, the way I'm trying to do it is keep things within my aura of silence before I cast spells, in case the casting of the spell outside of it attracts more enemies. Might be overly cautious, especially on dungeon level 1, but you know, if I've got this silence aura, I might as well try to make use of it. There's level 2. Gives me an extra 2 MP. And this and our +4 ring of protection means Jessica will be a lot less of a threat when we make our way back round there. Sure are a lot of trees on this early level. Okay, bring it on, Jessica. Still asleep, still asleep. Oh, she blinked. Okay. Blink into my silence aura, please. Well, no point worrying about line of sight here. Bzzzt. Pasted. Ow. Bring out MP. Sword. Uh oh, we're going to die to Jessica. I have anything I can zap. Should have used a potion of magic. A bit late now. Oh. Oh yeah. Might be a bit late for this now as well, but what the hell. Oh no, we got interrupted by being zapped. Well, we're dead. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. This is how we learn. I really thought that would be a lot easier, having picked up a good ring. Same build, we try again. Well, it won't be quite the same build, because we won't get the same god choices this time. Hang on, don't run off till you've set things up. Let's take Rog's advice and learn conjurations this time. Anything else I need to do before I yeet off into the distance? No. Armour of fire resistance. It's not a +4 ring of protection, but I like it. We learn blink. We need level 2 for it, but that could be handy. And we'll pick up a little stabby dagger. Some corrosion resistance. Good. 19% risk of failure on shock. Guess that's the leather armour that's messed that up a bit. Down to 17 already, just from levelling up the conjuration. There's Jessica again. We'll give her a wide berth for now. Just in case. High failure rate on shock could be a problem. Could be a serious problem. Woof. Okay, let's switch to a robe. I don't think +1 AC is worth the extra failure rate. At least not yet. Okay, let's follow the water and see where it leads. Nowhere. Pretty quiet around this forested area. I'd really like to find some beasties before I take Jessica on again. Can I kill that without waking Jessica up? Probably. Let's do a bit of... There's level 2. Let's try and remember this time to get static discharge learned. Let's have a cloak. It's only a +0, but it's better than nothing. And it's a sweet red colour. And gloves, okay. What is the range of this? Right, this is a touch spell, okay. So we stick to shock at range, static discharge up close. Yeah. Is that a shiny dagger? It is. Also irradiate. Oh, it's another conjuration. Quite a high level one. Just out of interest, what do you do? Turns my skin into magical energy and blasts nearby creatures. Wow, okay. Wow, does a lot of damage. Dagger of Draining. Okie dokie. Learn Blink. Yes, that's probably going to be the next thing on the list. Actually, I've got 2 spell levels to do it. I can do it. So yes, I will learn it. I mean, I can't really use it yet with a 34% fail rate, but once we get conjurations to an acceptable level, we can certainly switch to translocations next. We're actually really good at translocations as well. Right, so we've done everything except Jessica. Determined not to die this time, so I'm going to ignore her for a little while. We'll go down to 2 for a second. Apportation, that's the spell that grabs things and pulls them over. So, again, something we could consider picking up at some stage. Petrify is a long way away. Oh, hello, many goblins. Let's try and zap you before bad things happen. Hey, that wasn't too bad. That's a big scary door. I'm going to leave it alone just for now. What the hell is a Cinder Newt? Yeah. Only 11 hit points. Has a nasty bite. Bzzzt. Well, that's interesting. The kobold died by scalding steam, which I assume was caused by me zapping the water, or was it caused by the Cinder Newt being hot and setting fire to the, well, not setting fire to the water, but burning the water off into steam that killed the kobold? Yeah. I think it was the steam. That's cool. I like those little interactions between things that happen sometimes. Don't have enough MP left, I think, for static discharge. No. Yeah, we got there. Wait, armour? Am I learning armour? Oh, I left some things switched on. Let's switch those off again. Not that fighting and armour are the worst things to be learning, but yeah. In fact, I've not got the things set up that I thought I had at all, have I? Hold on. I think I must have hit the wrong hotkey at some point there. I think I must have put useful on at some stage. There we go. So we're back onto air magic now, which actually wasn't what I was going to do, was it? I was going to do conjuration. Yeah. Fine. You're almost there. We'll take you to 4, then we'll switch. Am I in auto? Oh, yes, I am. I must have hit backslash or something at some point. Fat fingers. There we go. Still got my target. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh, hot volcanic area. This is what did for me in a previous run. Guarding an altar of an unknown god, though. Is this passable? It's just smoke. It's fine. It's just smoke. Oh, it's deep water, though. I've got to go around the bottom somehow. Hold on. It's going to take some manoeuvring. What have we got this time? Trog, Che, or Sifmuna. Sifmuna is a magic spell god. Trog definitely isn't. I can't remember what this one does. You travel more slowly. Is to get a time god? I mean, I don't think I've ever played that one. I don't want to do this and hit Trog, though. That would be bad. Don't want to get that. I think I'm going to ignore this one, at least for now. Happily accept some poison darts. Are they quivered? Nope, let's do that. There we go. There goes level 3. It's obviously going to be indoor decks. I think I'm pretty much guaranteed to go int here. If I'd found a really good stealth dagger or something, we could go decks, I think. But spellcasting is the way to go, I feel. Okay, let's try the big scary door. Stack of scrap. Sauce. Oh, skills. Right, yes, let's do translocations, please. I'd very much like to be able to do blink reliably. I'm going to back up a bit. These other guys haven't seen me yet, and we can charge some MP while we run away. Yes, I was just thinking I should maybe consider go back and finish Jessica off. See if we can clear these goblins first. Ooh, so there's a lot of them, isn't there? Jerks throwing stones at me as well. Ooh, no. Okay. Let's dip. Where's the nearest upstairs? This way. It's one way, but that's okay. Right then. Here. Oh, she's awake. Okay. Bzzzt. Bzzzt. Okay, static discharge did the job. We've hit level 4. We've got some translocation skill level ups, which is bringing Blink closer to castability, or at least reliable castability. We didn't get a spell book though, which is a little unfortunate. Although we got Blink already, so there's a 25% chance that Jessica will drop Blink now, I think. Okay, let's do a little bit of exploring around before we head into the big, scary... Don't we describe that area up there where all the gnolls were? Vault? I think that's the only place we haven't been, actually. So I guess we're doing this. That, I assume, is just water back there. I have no way of flying over to check right now. Hey, little guy. Oh, hey, you all came out. Sure. Can we get both? No. Oops. I moved instead of spellcasting. Whoopsie doodle. Let's put conjurations on. No, let's not. Let's put spellcasting on, so it's got 0.1 of a level. What is wrong with my typing today? There. Another null, can we, please? I want to get my MP back. I possibly can. There we go. Let's go this way. Stick to the open areas, then we've got a bit of range to be able to zap them with. Okay, so there's a choice of layouts that you can get. This knoll's going to be spearing me from a distance, isn't he? Let's move in. Ouch. And then static discharge. There we go. Wow. That was a bit too close for comfort. Again, can't walk around there, but it's probably just deep water. Okay, in we go again. Oops. I keep remembering that I can shock multiple squares. There's a free meal at the back of the room. Cache of meat. That's it for this half of the castle. Whoa, okay. Many enemies. They haven't all seen me though. Let's just run away a little bit. Maybe we can just pull a couple of them. I won't go down. There we go. Oh, you're throwing rocks at me. Yeah, I don't really want to run into a crowd of enemies here with this guy throwing rocks at me. Let's back up. Oh, how did you get out? Ow, ow, ow. Stop throwing things at me. For it. Emergency stair here if things go really badly, but hopefully they won't follow me down here. Okay, we're good. Actually, can I learn some more things? I could learn swiftness, or I could hold out for airstrike. Once, yeah, I'll have swiftness. Can't cast it yet, but it's only a matter of time. Right. Let's round up these odd levels. Knoll with a spear. Ouch. Ooh, I don't like that at all. Have I got anything I can use? Should maybe do some quaffing. No. Am I quicker than you? Can I run away? no. Move a little bit. I'm probably going to try a blink, but I don't want to accidentally blink over here and get into even more trouble. Uh, 10%, we should be okay. Okay, good. We blinked in the right direction. These guys are quicker than me. Not the best blink in the world. We head for emergency exit. Oops. We head for an emergency exit and then I accidentally blink instead of casting shock. Whoopsie doodle. It's fine. There's another stair over here. Right. Some of my play has been decidedly suboptimal this evening. Now that I'm out of the way, let's do some experimental quaffing. Red potions. Cure potions. There we go. That's a help straight away. And the yellow ones. Moonshine. Sweet. Won't do any of the uniques. That's about it for now. Sober up and head back down. Oh yeah, Zap bounces off walls, doesn't it? A bouncing bolt of electricity. Yes. Let's see if we can find where these two went. Will we by the other stair still? Ah. Don't cast blink this time. Got him. Dodging up to 3, please. Okay, so there's a goblin still around somewhere as well, but I'm less concerned about that. He's having a swim. Bzzzt. Inkwell talisman. I'll pick it up, but I doubt very much I'll ever use it. Sleepy Knoll. So can I do that? Don't know how effective that was, but it's fine. Ow. Okay, now I'm a little more concerned. Don't want this spear-wielding gnoll to stab me to death. I also don't want to run over here. There might be more trouble. I Considering a swiftness, but I've only got 6 MP left. This will use half of them, so maybe not. Let's just zap. Okay, null down. Terence, how scary are you here? Only 20 hit points. Hits for 14, which is not to be sniffed at. But we can always blink away if things go south. I miscast and Terence slept through it. Why? Get my MP back. Try again. This isn't doing much damage. You've got elect resistance or something? Not particularly, just a couple of pips of AC. We're getting there, but I don't want to get flailed, so blinky blink. Didn't go far, sadly. 4 hit points left isn't a lot. Static discharge. Okay. We got there. A little tap from the flail, but other than that, we're good. Okay, we got that stealth level instantly. So now we can go back to doing actual relevant skills for the build, which I think is going to be conjurations. Just for now. And level 5. Excellent. We have 20 now, that'll help. Okay, everything's under 10%. That's nice to see. Okay, a lot of things coming, and I haven't charged my MP yet, so let's just run away a little bit. Right. Haven't seen me? Fine, I'll go get my MP back. Near enough. Do you know what? I should change my stream title. We haven't been Kobold Shapeshifter for some time. How the heck do you spell fajita? Probably not how I've just done it, but there it is. Hopefully they'll get the idea. Fajita. Okay, I think I got it right. Shout at me if I didn't. This is a lot of things. Can we just attract 1 or 2 of you? That's okay. Whoa, Medusa. Oh, no, Medusa the Gorgon is in fact a unique. Is this one of the new uniques? I think there are some new ones in this branch. A snake-headed naga with a petrifying stare. Should petrifying be spelt like that? Or should it be petrifying with an I? The only mortal sister of the ancient Gorgon, she terrorises the denizens of the early dungeon. When defeated, her garden of victims will be transformed into an army of vengeful snakes. Oh, okay, yes, it's this unique. I've seen the notes, I remember this. Okay, only 24 hit points, but splits poison and does petrify, which I'm immune to. Haha. Oh, I knew I'd get something wrong. Chili fork for heater server. Hold on. There we go. Fixed. So, Medusa hasn't seen me. Let's back up. Play with the knoll first. MP back. Oh, what are you doing down there? I've still spelt chili wrong, unless it's supposed to be 1L. Spell checker tells me it's 2. Oh. I don't want to pick up the club, thank you. It looks like Medusa wandered off somewhere. I'm not sure I like. Go this way. Oh well, they'll show up, I'm sure. Probably when I least want them to. Ah. Chili with 2 L's is British English. Chili with 1 L is American English. That's why I did it with 2. So I was correct for my locale. Thank you very much. But to stop people complaining, I'll switch it back to 1. Oh. Was audio still okay? Or was it just because I was looking away when I was talking instead of facing the mic? Microphone's here, so when I turn to look at the other monitor, sometimes it doesn't pick it up. Ooh, okay. Yeah, there is still Medusa wandering around somewhere to deal with. Ah, there you are. You went back to your statues. Well, I'm sure nothing bad can happen here, right? Having much luck with our zaps here. Luckily we're immune to the poison. This is taking more MP than I'm comfortable with. Back up a little bit. You're trying to zap me with something, which isn't ideal. Let's close the door. How are you at door opening? Ah. There we go. And also, conveniently, I managed to lure them away from the statues to do that. For reasons. Hello, water moccasin. What's happened here, for those that don't know, is that all of these statues around Medusa turn into snakes when she dies. So that's a thing. And it's quite a dangerous snake. We are immune to the poison, but a bite for 10 is no joke when you've only got 29 hit points. Nevertheless. Oh, crap, we're out of MP. Can use a potion of magic if I need to. Can I stab it to death? Actually, I do still have a shock left. Ow. Stabby, stabby. Ooh, okay, just. What was that? Conjuration. So. Don't feel the need to do any more translocations yet. So I will switch air magic back on. And we hit level 6. Excellent. Ah, so they aren't all water moccasins. It's a random selection of snakes. I learned. That's good. I'm glad we've only got an adder to deal with this time. So I still don't have many MP. You bought a buddy. I do have a poison dart I can throw. Which snakes are resistant to, but it still do something. Okay, MP's back. We should be fine from here. Also, sponsor polymorph, thank you very much. Okay, we'll just keep zapping away. This should be fine. Dagger of Venom, you say? Actually, I don't want the... I picked up everything there instead of just what I wanted. I think I prefer the Dagger of Draining, actually. I feel like Drain is a slightly better ability than Venom. Okay, we're good. Can't reach the bits that are behind the deep water, but that's fine. Let's hop on down to Dungeon 3. Okay, we've got two upstairs next to each other, which isn't ideal if we need to run away. But we should be fine. It's only Dungeon 3. Keep getting I can't pick scrolls up. Walk over them out of habit. Well, I can pick them up, but I just can't use them. I've got 2 golden potions. I could quaff one to see what they do. I'll hold off for now. I guess I could consider throwing a couple of levels of short blades in. We already have attack delay of 1 though, so maybe not. I'm not doing much stabbing. It's almost all magic. Yeah. Yay. Hey, Sigmund. Only 27 hit points. Sides me for 13. Confuse and the flame and the magic dart could be a problem though. Although, some clever use of our silence field as a silent spectre could work to our advantage here. If we can keep him in silence range, but out of melee range, let's do some science. If I just wait a turn, will you walk into my... Haha, perfect. Okay. So how shall we do this? I feel like a poison dart might be a good idea, but it's only 50% to hit. Let's not, actually. Let's go straight in with shock. 79% to hit. And again. I haven't hit him much yet. Oh, you can scythe me from range. Okay. Fine. Lesson learned. Let's blink hopefully away. I should have cast swiftness. Forgot I had that. Miscast. Again. Miscast again. This is off 9% failure rate, by the way. Third time's a charm. But we didn't get far. Now I only have 2 MP left. Tempted to fire off the potion of magic. We do have an wand of polymorph, which is a coin flip to turn you into a hound, a swamp drake, or a sewer rat. Swamp drake would be not much of an improvement, honestly. The hound or the rat? Maybe. Go on then. Of course it hits Swamp Drake. Of course it does. Oh yeah, we are immune to poison. That's true. This might not be so bad. $30 hit points and it bites. Can I poison it? It's resistant, but not immune. So let's throw a dart, as I'm short of MP. Hey, we poisoned you. I'd really like to be able to blink again. Okay, I can. That's good. Okay, you're poisoned. Let's blink out. Or let's just barely move. Okay, I think we can't mess around anymore. We're going to have to quaff the magic potion. Now I have MP again, and I can cast Static Discharge. There we go. Please. Ooh, okay. We're fine. Should definitely have cast Swiftness before things got out of hand there. That might have gone a bit smoother, and I might not have then needed to use the magic potion. That's all three upstairs found. It's been a while since I checked for spells. Can we learn anything? 3 spell levels, not quite. Airstrike is definitely up next. Ooh, this is a very sewery looking area. Obviously it isn't, because we didn't get the there is a sewer present thing, but obviously one of the new dungeon layouts. Ah, this is one of the things from the B. Craden fork. Okay. Never played the B. Craden fork, so this is all new to me. Hey, a shop. And there's a ring over there. Hold on. Gimme. Ring of Strength. Not the most useful for what we're doing, but doesn't hurt. Okay, I don't have infinite money. I've got cure potions in stock already. I'd like to get my potions back of magic. I guess I'll shopping list the potion of might. Might not even need it. But there we go. We'll put the rest on the list. You have potions of magic again. Fine. Not attract too many enemies at once if we can avoid it. Altar of Dithmenos and Quaz. Well, both are good gods, but In my most 2 recent playthroughs, including one earlier tonight, I already picked Quaz and I already picked Dith. So for the sake of variety, I won't go through either of those 2 again. I've never played as Chai, I don't think. Some time-related shenanigans. We could do that. Let's see what other altars are around here first. Gozag, of course. Oh, is that it? That's it. Okay. I want to play Chai, because I never have before. Done. It does slow me down. Oh, you slow poison. I'm already immune to poison, but thanks. That's it for now. We'll see what we get. That probably wasn't an optimal choice for the character, but as I say, I don't think I've played that god before. So I want to give it a try. That's a lot of sleepy orcs, but we can shock the lot of them in one giant bzzzt. Oh, there we go. Air magic has hit 6. I don't think I've got any god abilities to invoke yet. We do have the polymorph ones though, so let's drop a few skills into evocations. Also, we've hit level 7 now. Oh, hey, an actual sewer. Defined as an escape hatch in the floor. Okay. That's interesting. So this is kind of like a sewer entrance, but being used as an actual floor change. Let's check it out. And we can come down next to a shop. What have we got? Some suboptimal armor. I mean, there's probably some items I haven't got. Like, I don't know if I've got a cloak or a helmet in this run, but they'll only be +0. And I don't think it's worth the money. The ruined orb is intriguing, though. We'll shopping list that. Oh, interesting. Swiftness is now red. I'm guessing as a worshipper of Chi who likes slowness, I can't cast Swiftness on myself anymore. Makes sense, I guess. If I find a... I was going to say if I find a scroll of amnesia, but I can't read scrolls, can I? Is there a spell of amnesia? A couple of earth spells we've picked up. That could be an option for later. Oh, Sif Muna lets you forget. It's fine. It was only like 3 spell levels. Sure, we'll be fine. If the run lasts long enough that I seriously care about forgetting old spells, it will have been a very successful run indeed. Bombardier Beetle. You throw fire, don't you? Yeah, I'm not going to wait for the silence field here. I'm just going to start zapping. Can I poison you? Yes. Buy a potion of might now, but I don't think I want to. I'd rather save up for the orb. Am I wearing a hat yet? I'm not. We do have a robe, cloak and gloves. We do not have a hat. And wait there, Mr. Ogre. I'm picking things up. I should probably give you some attention. 27 hit points and you can one-shot me. Yeah, let's not mess around here. We might end up having to blink here. Get you poisoned. I'll do a good zap. Let's see if we can blink this. Oops. Gone. There we go. That wasn't a good blink. And we landed in water to make things worse. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. What will you turn into? A hornet, a wolf, or an acid dragon? I guess. I could just get biffed to death instantly here. Think airstrike? Can we do airstrike yet? I do have airstrike. That is true. Which would do a lot. Can't do that math in my head. Might be enough. The 40% to hit. Okay, let's try. He's interrupting my memorization though. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Still can't blink. Static discharge did a lot, which is good. I think we just need to hit and hope. Okay, we got away with that. Go away, please, endoplasm. I want to do stuff. Right. Let's learn airstrike before anything else bad happens. And I guess as I'm doing that, let's not do dodging yet. Let's go back to air. And make airstrike castable. Yeah, we probably need more fighting as well. We need all the things. Fancy wand. Let's not get greedy with wands just yet. Let's zap orcs first. Good. The wand of acid. Thank you very much. And axe. So the dagger of draining is doing 2 to 4, quarter of damage, damage rating 5. Hand axe will do damage rating 9, off an attack delay of 1.3. Ooh, it's also strength based. Where is that sitting off my decks? I think the draining is still more useful. Now, what have we here? Hey, we can fly now. If I wanted to, I could go back to the castle area and see what was behind that deep water. But I don't think I care that much. Unless Rogger wants to tell me that there can be secret loot hidden behind the deep water corners of the castle arrangements. Another ogre. Okay, let's be a little more careful with this one. Let's back up. Just the odd water monster. Yeah, I won't go out of my way to do that then. Okay, we've got him double poisoned. I guess we can risk an airstrike. 12%. Not that bad, and he's wide out in the open at the moment, so airstrike should be very effective. Pretty good. Let's flip back to shock again. There we go. You can now bend time to slow others. Where's that? Bend time. 26% failure rate, 3 MP. Slows down everyone adjacent to you. Probably not the most useful god ability. I think by the time things are adjacent to me, things are already bad. I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if I had nothing else to do. But yeah, not so sure about that one. Okay, this floor's going quite well, I think. We can probably auto-explore from here. Okay, good. Where's the nearest downstairs? Okay, before we wander off, 3 golden potions. Let's see what they do. Potion of haste. But Cherbrydos protects me from inadvertent hurry, which I'm taking it to mean I can't drink those. Indeed, they're greyed out. At least we know. Hope that didn't cost me piety. Still have 1 star. Phantom again. Let's see if we can hit this guy with an airstrike. If we miscast it, it doesn't matter because they're asleep. We can just wander away and get our MP back. Didn't do as much damage as I was hoping, if I'm honest. Let's try again. That's better. Please? Oh, we're out of magic. Whoopsie doodle. Yeah, you're not easy to stab either, are you? Hang on. Let's think about this a little bit. You could blink me, but can't throw poison darts at you. High evasion. No resist elect. Surprising that my spells didn't do more damage. Also, I never put that helmet on. Try and do that if I survive this battle. I have a potion of magic I could quaff, or I could just hit you with a wand of acid, which seems like a good idea. There we go. Okay, put the hat on. Doesn't mess with my spell rates or anything. Good. That's a point of AC we didn't have before. Also, boots. Hooray, AC 6. Devious short sword. Only a +0 though. Can I sneak up on you guys? Whoa, that's a lot of orcs. Let's not do that. Airstrike. Let's get out of line of sight. Don't like this. In fact, let's... I was hoping to get a couple more turns than this. Okay, let's see if we can shock you. That's air magic to 8. That should make airstrike okay now. Let me get some fighting levels. Lack of hit points is scaring me. Can we get out of sight of that orc so he can't cast nasty things at me? In fact, can I hide here? Yes. They've wandered off. There you go. Bzzzt, level 8. Hurrah. 43 hit points. That feels a little bit better. Interesting, it's giving me a failure warning on 7%. Is that a different setting? I thought it was only supposed to warn you at 10%. Many orcs. Let's back up a bit before our MP runs out. Okay. Really not get out of line of sight if I can. There we go. Can we do some bouncy bouncies? Ooh. Temple. I'm already godied up for now. Okay, this cockroach is proving tough. There we go, we got it. I do got these poison darts, don't I? Let's throw a couple of throwing levels in there, just because we can. Let's check the temple out, just to see what the architecture's like. Kind of a weird spirally thing going on. More wands. More wands of acid, okay. Druid is laughing in the face of my shock spells. How do you feel about a static discharge? Kind of not bothered about that either. No resist select. There we go, that one hit. A talisman. Could have turned me to an Arctic beast. That would have been very useful on the on a certain kobold. Not on fire yet. Done. Good. Hailstorm. I mean, it's part conjuration. I'll think about it. And we have picked up some armour, so just a level. I'll have to think about how to chop this stream up for YouTube. I might just split this into two. I'll have a quick half-hour VOD of the shapeshifter till the server went down, then start a new recording for this, as it's kind of a special run on a new server. It deserves its own YouTube VOD, I think. We'll do a bit of dodging, because we can. Right, yes. So we're now at the stage where there's only a higher spawn rate of unique enemies and branches are one floor less. So things like... Now there were exceptions to that, weren't there? So it's like there's... The Orc Mines and the Elf Halls are still 2 or 3 respectively, but all the other sub-branches are 1 less. Did I get that right? Oh yes, and there's some uniques available as well that may turn up. We'll see what happens. But yeah, having cleared Dungeon 5, we've pretty much covered the new terrain options that are on this branch. Oh, hey, and we've been immediately malevolent forced as we hit Dungeon 6. Sentinel's Mark. Well, I'm glad that happened while I was standing by a staircase. Up. Oh, looks like we left an adder behind on this floor. That's fine, we can handle that. Okay. Oh, Crypt is the other one. Thank you. I thought there were 3. Couldn't remember what the third one was. Let's do a different stair, just in case the Sentinel's Mark attracted everything to the one we did first. Snake's gone. Where'd he go? Let's airstrike the frog. That's more enemies than I'm comfortable with. We'll back up a teeny bit. Again, let's try not to pull the monkey. we avoided them. Good. Just go up here. Get the MP back. Near enough. In fact, let's just wait for the snake to enter the silence field. So hopefully we won't attract attention. We still don't know if player will fall behind the power curve in the late game because of the less monsters from the cut floors. Right, okay. Given that I very rarely make it to the late game, that probably won't be an issue, but we'll see. Perhaps this will be the run. I mean, so far it's gone quite well. Despite me not necessarily picking an optimal god choice. I don't think this is a bad god, but probably not ideal. Nevertheless, I think this is a run with some potential, so we'll definitely keep it going. Stabby stabby, there we go. Oh, we're out of MP. Should just be able to stab. There we go. That's quite all right, Roger. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Sleep well. Ooh, don't shock myself in the face if I can avoid that. I'm low on MP. Let's try not to attract that snake. Ooh, or an ogre. No, no, no. We go over here. So big ogre does scare me. There are some shops we could go back and quickly visit. Could we afford? Can't quite afford the rude orb yet, but we're very close. 16 gold pieces, we can buy an orb. Let's try and do that. Yeah, it should be okay. There we go. It's only a new feature bus. We can handle that. Just one little pile of gold. That's all we need. Whoa! And we've rounded a corner and come face to face with the bear. And it can hit quite a lot. Okay, we've got blink if we need it. We should be okay. If it berserks itself, I'll blink away. We killed it. What magic do I need to prioritise at this point? Hold on. Put air on for a second while I check. We could do a level of translocation just to make Blink super safe. And then maybe onto Conjuration for Hailstorm and eventually Irradiate. The Alchemy Earths are tempting, but that's 2 new spell schools to learn, and we've already invested some into Conjuration. So maybe that's the plan. We'll do a level of Translocations first, and then we'll switch back into Conjurations. Whoa! Hello, Mr. Ogre. You can hit me for 39. I do not want to be face to face with you for any length of time. Let's blink. Okay, it was a good blink, thankfully. So, get you poisoned. Run away a little bit. Blink again. You're a lot quicker than me. Don't blink next to you. This is the problem with being a Chi Briados worshipper. We're very slow. Polymorph them. I could acid them. Could just try to airstrike them, which might be the best solution, honestly. Now I'm in one-shot range, which scares me. Quaff a cure potion. It's 35 one-shot range. Yes. Still can't blink. Now I'm not in one-shot range, quite. Airstrike. You. Also level 9. I think we're committed to the spell casting route at this point, aren't we? Let's int up. There's one of my cure potions back. Another ogre. This one's at a decent distance at least. Poison you up. Start spamming airstrike. Much more straightforward. There's the translocations level, so Conjuration's back on now. Which I'll throw 3 levels into, I think. I normally only go up by 1 or 2 at a time, but in this case, try and push. Well, do I want to push forward to Irradiate straight away? I don't actually have the spell levels yet. I might be changing my mind on that. We'll learn Hailstorm, which does what exactly? Batters nearby creatures. Right, anything adjacent to me is unaffected. Some of it bypasses cold resistance. 3d7 damage. How does that compare with airstrike? Very hard to tell because of the open air bonus, which really messes with the damage calculations. I think in open open areas, airstrike's a better spell. Which is a level higher, I suppose. This is less noisy. Well, that doesn't really matter in the silence field. Yeah, I'm kind of regretting picking Hailstorm now. I think it's doing the same job as airstrike, but not quite as well. Lesson learned. Read the spell before you learn it, not after. That said, in situations like this, when you're in a narrow corridor, an airstrike won't be much good. Hailstorm is a good backup, so it's not completely useless. Gloom, that's a necromantic thing. Oh, 4 gold pieces short of orb shopping. Anguish, is that another necromantic thing? It is. Oh, I see gold. Gimme, gimme. Okay. Ruined orb. Please be something good. An orb of guile? It weakens both your willpower and the willpower of everyone you hex. Ooh, the latter of which is increased by your evocation skill. Huh. I don't think I want to equip this yet, because it'll weaken my willpower. I do have 2 hex spells here though. If we were to change our plan from conjuration to say hex is necromancy, the gloom's basically a blind spell, which is and it actually doesn't affect willpower anyway. So maybe anguish. Causes damage to rebound. Strong-willed foes can resist. Minus creatures are affected. Guess anguish might work. I'm not sure I want to pivot all the way into hexes to do that, just to do the orb combo though. The orb doesn't give me any dodge or evasion, does it? No, it's purely willpower, so no, not worth equipping. Well, that was a waste of a couple of 100 gold, at least for now. Talking of shops, we will list the potions. I've already got a talisman. Can't use the scrolls, so that's all for in there. Javelins? Sure, I guess. I guess we can throw those at anything that's poison resistant if we're out of MP. Oh, that's Dungeon 6 done. Marvellous. Onward. Could consider some experimental potion quaffing, because of course we can't read scrolls, So I'm never going to be able to read identify scrolls. The only way I can identify potions is by drinking them. Unless you get an identify spell. I know there's a god that can do that. I don't think there's a spell that does. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, we're going to have to do some experimental quaffing. Let's see what a viscous red potion does. Oh, it's a potion of mutation. Uh-oh. Your body decomposes ×4. Cool. What does that actually mean? Do potions of mutation not work on me because I'm undead? Or did that actually do something? Heavily drained. That's a new thing, I think. That's all I see. I lost some max hit points. That's what happened. I've gone down to 38 from 50. So if I hop back up the stairs, will this just go away? No, not anytime soon. Huh. Yeah, we're drained all right. Will drain go away on its own? Or is that a permanent effect as it came from the mutation potion? I mean, I do now know that I've got 2 more that I could experimentally quaff. I'm not sure I want to. Like being on 39 hit points. Was that on 38 before? I think it's slowly regenning. A whip of draining. I've already got a dagger of draining. I see no reason to switch. Goes away as you gain EXP. Cool. I was hoping that would be the case. Thank you. Don't really want to play mutation roulette with the other 2 potions. Just to try and make it go away. Especially if it's going to go away on its own. Yeah, we're back to 41 now. Do need to be careful while our HP is down, but as long as we don't bump into anything too scary, famous last words. Like, I don't want to mess with Sky Beast right now, especially not Sky Beast in a wide open space. In fact, let's just stay close to the stairs just in case. We'll be uber cautious here. Second Sky Beast. Close that door and move on. Beefy mushroom. That we can handle. Flaming sword. I mean, it's only +0, but if we ever find ourselves in a Hydra related situation with no MP, fire weapon might be an option of last resort. Beady snake, but we handled it. That's conjurations to 5. Which... we'll take it up to 6, then we'll have a rethink. Another orb. And some ones of Mind Burst. That's very useful. It's always the way, isn't it? You play 24 games of DCSS without seeing a single orb of Guile, and all of a sudden 2 of them turn up at once. Right, let's take this Sky Beast out. We're on 43 hit points. We can do this. Immediately miscast Airstrike. Thanks for that. There we go. One-shotted. Airstrike is doing good work in this open area. He's burning through the MP though. Okay, now this is exactly the kind of situation where a javelin might be needed. Oh, and I've got enough for one more airstrike. No, I don't. Airstrike's a 4, not a 3. We can shock. Okay. I did pick up those ones of Mind Burst. Let's throw some evocations in. I do have Temporal Distortion as well. Is that castable? Causes monsters to skip forwards in time relative to you. Forwards? That's kind of weird. What does that actually do in practice? Do you like combo with like poison? So it poisons something, throws it into the future until it's dead of the poison and insta-kills it? Is that what you're supposed to do? Or does it just do stuff on its own? It's a weird ability. Oh yeah, we did have that leather armour 100 years ago. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, we were still comfortably safe on the failure rates. Thank you for that reminder. Not so much bothered about the +1 AC, although it helps of course, but having a pip of fire resistance could come in very handy. Ooh, a centaur. Let's try and get up close before it wakes up. Perfect. Could go potion shopping. I'm kind of tempted actually. Another wand. Wand of roots. Okay, I'm glad we're putting some levels into evocations because we've got quite a good selection of stuff building up here. another minor but handy thing about playing Silent Spectre is that you can open doors without worrying about them creaking loudly, because of course we're in a field of silence, so it doesn't matter. Let's airstrike this thing. Splat. Beautiful. This won't be quite as effective, but still worth it. Thank you for moving into an open area. Okay, done exploring. Let's go. What have we got? 91. Let's go pick up the potions of curing before I forget. You never know. Yes, I did forget what floor I was on. Okay, we've just cleared 7. So we are in range of lairs, potentially. Before we go, do we risk another quaff? I'd like to wait until I've got 3 of something before I risk it. Not quite sure where the optimal point is for quaffing things. Maybe I should do it on 2. Oh, Maracuda. Let's get that dealt with, or it starts reproducing. Oh, and it's Morris. Weirdly, I'm still more worried about the Maracuda at the moment. Okay, oh, and the Wyvern. Ugh. %41% chance of charming me is not optimal. And you can steal stuff, of course. Can we run the frig away? We're going to end up pulling. He's gone invisible. Yeah, can we... this wyvern's going to kill me while I'm trying to run. Okay. We didn't bring Morris up with us. That's the main thing. Wyvern can bite for 20. That's scary enough on its own. Let's mind burst it. Okay, I'd have liked to have used those on Morris, but there we go. So yeah, Morris is a bit scary at this stage, but we don't really have any alternate routes yet. We haven't found Orc or Lair, and I don't think I'd want to jump into them yet anyway. So we'll just try a different stair and see if we can manoeuvre our way around. Of course, unique enemies are more likely to spawn in this branch of the game, so we might just have to learn to deal with it. Yeah, we're very close to where they were. More ones though. Ones of roots. We're not that close to a level up, so let's just see if we can sneak around without bumping into Morris for a little while. Any other bits and pieces we can pick up would help. We're already heading towards trouble though. Of course, got to bear in mind that we've got our silence field. So Morris can't cast charm if he's silenced. So if it comes to that, again, you've got to play range here, haven't we? Got to get them into the silence area so they can't cast their nasty spells, but not so close that they squash us. It does lead to some interesting strategic decisions and possibilities. Earth Staff. We do have, sitting here, some earthy related things. 65% fail rate. If I equip the staff, increases the power of earth spells. Doesn't it say it increases the success rate, but let's just check. Still 65, okay. But we could consider it. I think I prefer that to trying to make Anguish work with the Orb of Guile. This slows enemies down, which is kind of appropriate for a Chi worshipper. It's not a damage spell, but it is on brand. And Petrify. Again, as with when Petrify is cast on you as the player, you get slowed first and then turned to stone. I mean, I don't know if this is an optimal decisioning in terms of min-maxing for the character, but in terms of hitting the theme with Chibrados, having 2 earth spells that slow enemies seems 100% appropriate. So for RP reasons, I think I might do that. We'll let the evocations learn first. The other half of their alchemy. Yeah. -2 for alchemy. I mean, it's not ideal, but I still think I want to do it. There goes evocations to 6. Okay. Is there anything else I want to switch to now? Now let's just go for it. Pop a few levels of earth magic on and we'll see how it goes. Oh, hi again, Morris. You haven't seen me yet. Oh, can we just... No, we can't. Well, walk into my silence field then. He hasn't seen me. Now he's gone invisible, which is not ideal. Do I have a Ring of Seeing Biz? No, I have Ring of Blight. Ah. Oh, also, how long have I had this and not been wearing it? Oh, right, fine. I'll deal with the invisible Morris first. But equip that. So how are we going to deal with this? I don't really want to head to an invisible one-way downstairs. Something tries to affect me. Is he even in my... Ugh. How do we deal with an invisible Morris? Try and find him in melee, I guess, and then wand. I don't like it. At least if we go forward to where he is, he'll be in the silence field. Something bites me, and he stole my amulet of magic regeneration. This is going to get annoying, isn't it? No, I don't like this at all, but I don't have any other bright ideas. Hailstorm doesn't hit adjacent. If he's just stolen something, he's probably adjacent. This is really bad. By static discharge, it'll hit him if he's adjacent. Okay. There goes my hand axe of venom. I wasn't using, but I think he's there. So on that basis, my airstrike hit me here? Don't think it will. Now I'm confused. Can I still use... Nope. Can't cast. Oh dear. This could be bad. Yep, there he is. All I can do is swing. Stealing my javelins. I'm dying rather quickly. This is not good. I'm less confused. Can we GTFO? This is bad. Got stabbed by my own javelin. I'm going to have to take the emergency downstairs. Assuming I can get there in one piece. Run away. Woo! Okay. We landed next to Harold the Weathered, an orc warrior, an orc priest, 2 killer bees, and a hornet. Sweet. The good news is they're all asleep. Actually, no, they're not. The orcs are awake. They haven't spotted me yet. Let's see who wakes up. Blink again. We sneak away unseen. Probably not. Definitely not. I really want to get out of sight of Harold. If I blink, there's a fair chance I'll end up over here. Let me quaff a potion of might. Oh, and I got one-shotted by an arbalest from an orc. Oh well. GG. Chabriados appreciates the motionless of death. Well, there we go. That was that run. At least we got to see the cool new stuff on the early levels of the Chile branch. That was a lot of fun. I guess I'll wrap the stream up here for the evening. I'll try and come back tomorrow to hopefully go back to the Kobold Shapeshifter run that got interrupted earlier. But that'll do for this evening. If you're on the YouTube, remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment and all those things. And until next time, take care of yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.